So in our project, I was mainly responsible for the front end, and these three components were the parts I primarily implemented. So for the first component, the set bar, it's responsible for displaying the main navigation of the app. It includes a top menu and option login section and a bottom menu for logout. And at the top, we use this EL menu from the Element Plus. It holds main menu items such as discovery, post, and user. And for the user, it is conditionally shown only when the user is logged in. And in the script part, we use composition API and import a few core features like Rive unmounted and watch. So we track the active menu item using the root.pus and automatically update the selected menu when the root changes. And also, we manage the login status using local storage. When a user logs in successfully, their token and username are saved and a successful message is shown. And we also check the viewport width to check if it's in mobile view and adjust the layout accordingly. And if a user is not logged in, the login form will appear inside the set bar. So we have this is logged in. It's a reactive reference. When a user logs in successfully, the handle login success function updates this value to true, and then it will conditionally render in the template. So once it's logged in, .value changes to true, will automatically re-render the UI to show the user menu item and hide the login form. And for logout, we clear the local storage and redirect the user to the home page and with a success message. And we also include a media query for screen under 850 pixels wide. So in mobile view, the set bar becomes a bottom navigation bar, and the layout switches from vertical to horizontal. So this is pretty much the set bar component. And for the login component, at the top level, we use EL dialog also from Element Plus to show a pop-up dialog. Its visibility is controlled using the V model, and it's bound to dialog form visible. And inside this dialog, we use EL tabs with two tabs, one for login and one for register. So the vModel on Active Lab lets us switch between them and track which one is active. And each tab contains a form using EL form. The login form includes fields for such as username, password, and CAPTCHA, and the register form also has confirm password. And we use EL form atom with prop attributes, so validation rules can be automatically applied. And for the script part, we use ref for some simple active values like dialog form visible and the active tab, and reactive for more complex form data like login form and register form. So both login and registration have their own rules object. These are passed into the EL form components via the colon rules binding. So each rules contain validators. For example, the passwords, the username are required, and we also check if the confirmed password matches. And for form submission, we use axials to call two endpoints, the login and the sign up. If the request is successful, we show a success message and update the login state. And if something goes wrong, we catch the error and show it using the EL message .error. And for CAPTCHA, we use the fetch CAPTCHA code to request the CAPTCHA data from backend, and then call the draw backcha to write each character on the canvas and add some lines to make it harder for bots to read. And also to keep the CAPTCHA fresh, we use two watchers. When the dialog opens or the user switches tabs, the CAPTCHA refreshes. And the last component, the user component. So this component displays the articles created by a logged in user. It includes functionality to view, delete, and check each article in detail through a model dialog. So at the top, there's a conditional structure using vif, velse if. So like if the data is still loading, we show a spinner or loading message, or if an error occurred while fetching the articles, an error message is shown. And we use v4 for list rendering. Once the data is loaded and articles exist, we use this v4 to loop through the list. So each article is displayed as a card with an image title. And when click article card, it will call this open article detail. And opens the model to show article detail, and then calls the fetch article detail. So this function fetches a list of articles created by this logged in user. It first gets the token from local storage and then sends a GET request with a token in the headers, and if successful, it updates articles.value with the fetched articles. And for the image, the function can handle multiple scenarios. If no image provided, we use a default image, and if it's an array of images, we take the first one, and if it's the different URL formats, we'll construct with proper URLs. And we also have the delete function. This just shows a confirmation dialog and stores which article to delete, and cancels the delete action and resets variables. And the confirm delete executes when the user confirms deletion. And if a token is missing, it will show an error, and then it will send a delete request to the server with the article ID, and if it's successful, then remove the article from the articles.value and shows a success message using EL message. So that's pretty much these 3 components. Thanks for watching.